What up, family? Gilly the Kid, should I say Gilly the King, $1 million worth of game. I want to salute Gilly for his growth, because it's hard kind of failing at being a rapper, and then, you beat the social media game and made yourself popular again, along with your relative, Wallow. And salute to Wallow also. Now we know Gilly just lost a son. It's a lot that Gilly been going through on his way up. We know Gilly is from Philly. He had a lot of different beefs, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. But his main beef was with Cash Money. He was with Cash Money. We know the famous DVD where he talking about Lil Wayne wearing his chain, all these different things. Now, Gilly haven't spoke out about Birdman in a long time, and he did. Now, before we get into details on what Gilly spoke on, when it comes to Birdman and the things that Birdman have put down amongst the culture, can't nobody take that away. Birdman was a young hustler, 17, 18. He was a young dude dealing with young dudes and making a label at a CEO level. You feel what I'm saying? Now, it's a young man, 19, 20 years old, was making it happen. So you can tell that when it comes to Birdman thinking, it's on another level. He lost his mother early in the game. He had to grow up fast. Him and his brother Slim locked in. They made it happen. We salute that. Now, fast forward. Gilly just went on an interview with Shannon Sharp. He was asked about Cash Money Birdman. Mind you that Gilly spoke on this saying that he was around Cash Money for 4 years. He gave it up for Birdman also. He said Birdman is a hustler. He gonna let nobody out hustle him. He can't take that away. But Gilly said he don't fuck with him. Now, for Gilly to salute the hustle, but say he don't fuck with him at the same time, that's respect. You know what I'm saying? A man ain't, you ain't got to respect me, but don't disrespect me. You feel me? He ain't disrespecting. He just saying, I don't fuck with him. I salute, his hustle. Now, for Gilly to say that he don't fuck with Birdman after all these years, just like a lot of other people, we know Birdman was doing bad deals back then. But he was a young YG coming up in the game trying to figure it out himself. I don't think Gilly taking that in consideration, like a lot of people when it comes to issues. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't put ourselves in other people's shoes. We just look at the problem at hand on what it was. I actually feel that Gilly should, in the position that he's in, because I ain't heard Birdman said nothing, bad about him. It'll be good to see Birdman on $1 million worth of game interview. That gonna go dumb. So when it comes to Gilly saying that he don't fuck with Birdman, he might be keeping it real on the level and showing respect on the other end. But at the same time, fam, the beef wasn't that strong for an individual to still be holding on to things 20 years later. When people move like this, even if it's you on your daily life and you still holding on to problems you had with people, family or friends or whatever the case, that's still bearing on you, fam. You've been carrying that around for 20 years. That's been buried in your soul. This is why anger come out. A lot of different emotions come out of us. A lot of different mental health problems come because we ain't dealt with the things we have went through. We felt like we should have dealt with them, but the only dealing is forgiving, fam, in order to move on. And I'm not saying that he haven't forgave Birdman. You can forgive a person and still don't fuck with him. But you can tell the way Gilly said his heart still hardened towards that man. We got to get to a point to where we start to enjoy, fam, the fruits of our labor, letting things go, forgiving, understanding that the same way people have crossed you, you have crossed other people. Gilly right now is winning in the game, doing what he's doing. His podcast, one of the #1 podcasts that's moving. They moving around and every artist want to tap in with $1 million worth of game. They know how Wallow coming, the real, the time Wallow did. You feel me? Wallow is full of forgiveness more than, he ain't got no problem with Birdman and the rest of it. Because he done time and understand what this thing really is. Gillie ain't never done no real time like that. If Birdman can forgive Turk and come together with BG and everybody like that, and I salute Bird, he don't be holding on to nothing like other people do. He get in interviews asking about it, people ask him about it, he don't even be on that tip like that. So you gotta salute that. A lot of people can be in positions and winning in life, but they losing in the inside, they soul, fam, because they not happy, they holding on to things. It's just like you eating food and you not releasing that food. You feel what I'm saying? That's why the doctor had to tell you, have you made a bowel movement? You know what I'm saying? Because if when you're not making a bowel movement, that means the things that's going in you is not coming out of you. So it's the same thing when it comes to life and problems that you done had that went into you through other people and you ain't released it out of you. With forgiveness and moving on and understanding that humans are gonna be humans. It's nothing that we can do about that, fam. People gonna make mistakes for sure. It's YG's coming up in the game like Birdman being a CEO like he was. And a lot of people might think, man, this kumbaya talk chap is talking. You know what I'm saying? Like individuals, they gotta stay over there. You know, all these different things. But I'm telling you at the end of the day, fam, this is what's called scropes. This is the same with Irv Gotti. Look at the interviews that Irv Gotti was going on talking about Ashanti and old problems that he was holding on to. Fam, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't getting a bowel movement, releasing. You got to get a bowel movement in your soul. You know what I'm saying? You got to release all them things, fam. You can't hold on to them. Even when you ain't thinking about it, you're thinking about it because it's in your soul. So it means you capable in the future for sure. You know what I'm saying? The next day or two, or the next week or two, or the next month or two, to think about the old things that happened in your life because you have not let it go. And that you is having anger and all these different emotions off of an old situation. It's stupidity, fam. It's stupidity. But this is what's going on with our culture that I'm seeing with the OGs. You know what I'm saying? They having problems. Look at Rick Ross 50. Look at G's and all the rest of them, Gucci Man. You know what I'm saying? It's really just a shame, fam, that we not growing up as men. But I will keep y'all updated on situations, family. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.